Hello and welcome to A Life More Boaty. We are here today at the Cannes Boat Show to have a look at this rather lovely Absolute Navetta 47 Fly. Now, just for the sake of it, that's the 48 Navetta and this is the 47 Fly. Now, it's basically just a slightly more sleek looking, more sporty styled boat, but nevertheless it's still brilliantly Absolute through and through. Conventional as you would expect, high-low bathing platform, and there's space on there to put a tender of your choice. Nice to see pin lights dotted across the bottom to illuminate this at night. And when you fold the bathing platform down, this section here runs out as a ladder, and you'll also notice on the boat over there there's a swim platform ladder to get yourself back on board in an emergency. Freshwater inlet, shore power inputs down there, and this, as you can see, is a letterbox passerelle, so that comes out and gives you easy access to the pontoons. Access on both sides, although it is slightly wide as you can see here. That's more crew access that side. Slightly better access up here. Seagate as you would expect. Lovely stainless fair leads, decent cleat, and again, if you're med stern to mooring, always nice to see a stern bollard there. If I spin myself around, you can see in here we then have this rather lovely dining area, and these two poles supporting this quite large flybridge overhang. And another thing you probably can't see here, but this rolls down between these two supports to give you rear privacy. Now, if I show you the boat next door, you can see it's halfway down over there. So that means when you are stern to mooring, you can sit here either with a bit of a windbreak or with a bit of privacy, otherwise people can see straight inside the boat. So engine bay down there, we'll have a look at that on the way out. Two-part sliding door here, so you can see we've got this open. It's also quite neat, there's a little window section that pops up in here, down there. So when the doors are crossed there, the door stops here, and there's a little pop-up window there which you could effectively have down as a serving hatch with the rest of the doors shut. Really nice design. But before we go inside, whilst it's not raining, we're not going to run around the decks. So again, nice deep side decks, fueling stations both sides. Just gives you an indication of the scale of the glazing on here, and little shark tooth styling decal there. And you can also see the way the bulwark's been cut away here, so when you're sitting inside it's not impeding your view. Nice deep side deck, as I say. Access to the stern to the helm station there. A couple of steps up, and then that takes us right there forward to the bow, where we've got this lovely entertaining / sunbathing space. Obviously that table can be higher or lowered depending on what you want. Drop an infill cushion in there and it could be a massive sunbathing area. There is also, if I take a step back, as you can see, cup holders and a little location here, so you can put poles up, as I don't know how well you can see it on that boat just over there. You've got 4 poles, so you can then cover, they'll shade this area from the sun, and then you can see that windscreen and the flybridge. Now, this is the difference between the 47 and the 48, is that's very much a sports style windscreen and flybridge, and that's very much a trawler style. So if we carry on round, usual anchor handling gear that you would expect. Nice forward winch as well, again for pulling up these truly horrendous and mucky lazy lines that you get in the med, and an escape hatch down there. So we run down the other side, very much the same sort of thing. Cutaways, styling cues down here. Window, second fueling point. We will nip past this lovely lady here. I forgot to mention, but there is a bit of additional storage down there, and also very naughty of me, and I miss. There's quite a decent storage locker in here, because you don't have a stern cabin, because it's a slightly shorter boat, but you have got a decent sized locker in there for fenders and lines. We'll have a look at the fly bridge on the way out, I think. So back as we were into the galley aft layout. Lovely combination of wooden colours, very practical. And it's lovely when you put the galley here, because it serves everywhere. It serves into the cockpit, and you can see now how effective that screen would be if it was down there. Ceramic hob, plenty of storage down here. I am not going to open every cupboard. as we are at a boat show. Storage above. Lovely features, lighting here. Fridge freezer over there. Wine freezer down here. Pop-up TV over there. And then over here we have the dinette, or dining area. High-low table with fold-out leaves, and you can see now the scale of this glazing. And how that cut-out bulwark over here gives you a really good view, or would do if we went to the boat show. Fantastic distribution panel over here for your AC, your DC, shore power and generators. Just drop that down. Single helm station over here. Access to that side access door, so you can effectively get to that cleat and the side decks and go forward or aft. She's on Volvo Penta IPS system, so you've got the Volvo Penta controller here. You can see two Raymarine screens, one set up for engines, the other one set up for systems. Usual selection of carling switches, siphoner bow thruster, engine controllers and joystick, VHF radio, and a really good view forward.
64, and I'm like, whoa, this is a big change. Yeah.
So lovely big open stairwell here, again benefiting from the light that drops in down from above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps down takes us to the lobby area. Clever use of sliding doors, so these doors effectively slide across, which is neat because they're not sort of interfering with each other as they open and close. Lovely floating effect bed in there, storage underneath, so you can see also there's access hatches down here to tankage and alike. And clever the way, effectively this is the bow cabin, and I would suggest probably the master, but because they've set the bed off on the starboard side rather than at the bow, making it a centerline bed, it just makes it feel a bit special. Lovely woods, different types of woods, different fabrics, really makes us feel special here. Big hull windows right at the front of the boat, making it really light and bright. There is a panel here, now well you can see this panel here drops down for escape hatches, and that's that deck hatch we looked at in the fore peak area. Porthole over there, so you can open the windows, but lots of light if you're in bed reading. Little vanity unit over there. And then if I move around this side of the bed, you can see there's the heads over there, stairs we've just come down, and again even here look, you can see how effective right the way forward there it would be to have that little vanity panel down or screen at the back to stop people peeking inside. Lovely wardrobe in here, little safe, access panel, and then a ladder to enable you to get out that escape hatch if you needed to. Into the master cabin heads, beautifully finished as you would expect, plenty of storage around the place. Lovely porcelain sink, mirror, storage, self-contained shower, vacuum flush loo. But nice to see a shower with a glass door, not a little perspex door. And again, it's got its own little window for ventilation, beautifully finished in marble. So that is the master. Back to the main area. I'll take a detour off to the side here. 2 more steps down drops us down into the twin cabin here. Again, beautifully lit, and you can make this a double, I'm pretty sure, if you wanted to. Acres of standing headroom in the lobby as you come in. Nice mirror, again benefiting from big hull windows. We're at a boat show, so it does ruin the effect slightly, but even down here, if I spin the camera around standing up, I'm 1.70 m, let's get the light out of the way. Where are we? There we go. 1.73 m, so there's still plenty of room there. If I go right to the head of the bed, you can see even down here, lovely finishes with the suede and the dark wood. Wardrobe in here, so there's plenty of storage in there, and a fire extinguisher should you need it. AC controllers in here. So a couple of steps back up across to the other side of the boat takes us to the shared heads for the rest of these cabins. Similar format, as you can see here, plenty of storage, little vacuum flush loo in there, and another decent standing shower with a glass door. There isn't a sink in there, by the way, that's just a reflection. So there you go, it looks a bit better. And again with its own little porthole. very, very nice. So that only leaves us this cabin down here. So a couple of steps down takes us back into this. Now this is very similar to the other Navetta. Excuse the fading of the lights. More conventional centre line. Again, big hull windows. A little bit of storage over there. Another sort of pocket wardrobe. Walk-in wardrobe in there with trips and a like. And then there is a washing machine in here. So I do apologise for the LED lights phasing. Washing machine in there. So that is cabin, that's sort of the VIP if you like. It doesn't have an ensuite, so it's not technically the master. That is absolutely the master. And again, I think the light flooding in confirms that. We're just going to have a quick look on the flybridge, storage under there. So while we're wandering to the flybridge, if you like what you see, do please like and subscribe. It makes a massive difference to us on the channel. So we'll clamber up here onto the flybridge. First thing that greets you is this fantastic bit of sunbathing space up here. Little companion seat, and it's quite nice again because you can sit up the front of this here and get shelter from the wind as you're going along. Lovely, quite a deep storage bin in there actually for the covers for these cushions. Flybridge helm station, fusion stereo, anchor counter, chain counter, array marine plotter, engine controllers or engine display, joystick, throttle, bow thrust for some reason with switches rather than a joystick, and a rather lovely Absolute control, and a single bolstered chair. Big hard top here sheltering us. Over there you have your upstairs cooking area. Under here we've got a Kenyan grill. Probably guess what's under here before I say it. Little sink. And then for the sake of it, under there we have a fridge, and this one is an ice maker. And then lovely C-shaped dining area behind us here. So there you go. So for those who want to hang around, we're just going to go and have a look in the engine bay. I say engine bay, it's a pretty vast engine bay. You could almost, I've owned boats that are smaller than this entire engine bay. So bear with the old boy as he climbs down. While I'm climbing down, I would say this is a great time for liking and subscribing this video. If you like what you see, we've got over 400 videos on the channel of boats similar to this. Makes a massive difference to us if you do. So Volvo Penta D6 IPS 650s in here. I'll put the performance bits and pieces down below. Dometic system over there. Cummins generator behind us. And actually really great access to the IPS drives in here. Look, you can see how that IPS drive works. You see the fuel system, the exhaust system over there. That white circular canister with the yellow tube coming out the middle of it is the Glendenning cable system. You see all the fuel systems over there. Fuel separators over there. Tank number 1 is a stainless box over there. Tank number 2. Fire suppression over there. Seakeeper down here, and then the battery rack up there. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. As I've said many times, it really would help if you would like and subscribe. I think around 90% of the people who watch these videos regularly haven't subscribed, so do please like and subscribe. It makes a massive difference to us on the channel. I will leave you with a view of this rather lovely interior of this Absolute and say thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time round.